Hello, hello everyone, my name is Tocho and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Origins. We are here in Orzammar getting caught up in dwarf politics for some reason because their king is dead and they can't decide on who should be the next one. And
Lord Harrowmont
this is,
this
is a massive shit show. So we have put our support behind, what is his name, Lord Harrowmare or something? Something Harrow? I don't remember his bloody name. As opposed to the king's son, who apparently, from what we can see, may have killed his brothers and possibly the king. He's into some shady stuff. So I don't know. There's a whole
Think of it, Zevran. You may have stumbled into a most delightful possibility for your future.
Oh, are you dispensing professional advice now?
It simply occurs to me that if, say, Alistair were to become King of Ferelden, he may have need of someone of your talents.
From what I know of the fellow, it seems there would be a fair difference between what he needed and what he cared to make use of.
If Alistair becomes king, it would certainly not be through any brilliance on his part. Whoever puts him there, now there's the one who will need you.
Now that's an interesting thought. You've such a devious mind, my dear. Why have we not made love as of yet?
For what purpose? I would sooner stab you in the face than let you touch me, elf.
And somehow that makes the idea even more intriguing.
Okay. Anyways, there seems to be a lot of ancient tradition and social classes ingrained into the city of Orzammar. A lot of people are looking for it to end, so they're turning to the prince to bring about that kind of change, but some of his methods make me worry that he might end up being just a tyrant. Is what it boils down to. We are running back to camp real quick, because I need to swap out someone for Shale. Because they are mentioning golems and stuff, and I'd like to know more about Shale. Okay, so we've picked up Shale. A lot of the people around here have mentioned that they used to, golems used to be their thing to use against the Darkspawn, so I'm wondering if she'll have some interesting little tidbits involved in being here. What are we doing? Okay, Lord Harrowmont wants to put a stop to Jarvia and her criminal Carta. No one knows where Jarvia's hideout is, but you should be able to find clues to her whereabouts in Dusttown. Okay, so we're going to Dusttown. Dusttown's over here. Ah!
will not allow it.
So these are Balin fanatics, so those are Prince supporters that are coming after us. Which, yeah, isn't exactly a... It's not exactly a promising sight, because when we first walked in here, one of the first things we saw was, Balin was standing right there, and his, right-hand man straight up killed a person in the street. I am quite interested as far as bringing Shale along. The dwarves are incapable of using magic, apparently because their exposure to lyrium gives them an immunity to the Fade. But they also are the ones who created golems, which are typically a magical practice, at least in other works of fantasy, so I'm wondering how that ties in with each other. Oh, we can go tell you can go back to your family now.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say?
What do you want me to do again? No.
Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. Maybe. Maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
Okay. Okay, so we need to find... Let's talk to some people, see if we can find out where this lady is.
Hey there, stranger. 6 bits for a tumble. 2 silvers if you all want to go at once. I weren't talking to you. Hear me? We weren't talking.
Huh.
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dusttown. Help a poor cripple. What are you looking for? Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight. Now, how about that coin you promised? I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Okay. So we need to find...
Spare a coin? 2 bits for the needy? What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside? My mam used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky. Yes. When my da left, he never came back. Who's to say he didn't fall up, eh? Don't fall into the sky when you go back up there.
Okay, that was a unproductive but pleasant exchange.
Jarvia don't like no one asking questions about her.
So I have to find these fingerbone tokens, whatever they are.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, this person in? You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden, and I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
Okay, well.
Hey, watch it!
Follow me and you shall pay!
I shall do it.
We do really seem to be racking up the body count in this city. Okay.
I don't know anything. Leave me alone!
Okay. Okay, I did get a thing. Was it quest related? You learn Jarvia's Cartel's base is underneath Dusttown. The doors that lead to the base are hidden, and you need special fingerbone tokens to enter. Obtain a fingerbone token used to engage entrance to Jarvia's hideout. Where do I get a fingerbone token?
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell. Of course. You're back. You got more business for me? Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for me to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money. Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions. Her base goes everywhere in Orzammar. You cross her or even talk bad, your bones end up in the lava. Could be if 30 silver came my way, I might know a bit. Only Jarvia's men knew all the entrances to her base. But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls, and poof, gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough, and you'll see. Now you want to buy something, or are we done? That's what I thought.
I only give him 5 copper. Okay, it says there's a door somewhere nearby. If I watch it, then someone will show up. I have to watch, though. Will it be showing up on the map? Will it be marked? Okay. Suspicious door. There's a small slot concealed in the fold of the stone, just big enough for a finger. Okay.
Stop staring. Stop staring at my face.
Okay.
Well, look what we have here.
Jarvia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Don't kill me. That could have been worse.
Son of ancestors, what do they teach you on the surface? You fight like a bleeding archdemon. Sweet bloody stone, look at them all.
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the 3rd house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Well, will you let me go now?
Really? Oh, thank you. You're a good person. How do they say it?
The ancestors have shown their favor. Bless you.
Okay, well that was easy enough.
It is begun. I shall do it.
So we got our token. Let's go shove it into this door. Okay, so we found the Carta hideout. It is interesting to me that, with the shape written, their archives, because they keep track of all the business transactions, land deals, city improvements, all those things, like divorces, marriages. They keep track of literally everything that happens in the city. So, how do they not know about this place? Unless they do? Hello.
What's the password?
Uh-oh.
Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
Was there an actual password I had to learn, or was that just a bait? Oh, did I just kill myself trying to cast that spell? Okay. Yeah, no one mentioned anything about a password, so... Maybe I should take the time, if I can't make it through this, to see if I can find the password, or is it maybe that's just going to be a... that might just be a baited thing. Like, you have to fight him no matter what, because there isn't actually a password. At least not in-game.
Best be wary.
Probably start putting some more points into health, so I can use blood magic more effectively, because it just drains health instead of mana. Alright, Alistair, you're stuck in a trap. Oh, you got pinned.
It's a good day.
There we go.
As you say.
Have a peek through here real quick. Also, something I should have been doing this whole time. Yeah, because I would have missed that. Pressing tab will show you what you can interact with. Jammer's Stash. Definitely read that. Hello? Been a profitable season, Kanky. Cutthroat too, so we gotta be careful. Taking my half topside so I can get a good price. Your half is in my stash box. It's got one of Peak's lock on it. Standard drill. You need 3 pieces of junk from our common chest to even try to open it. And she set them up high to low because you've got the best eye for value in this digs. So yes, I faked some loot. Take only the cheapest looking piece in each chest and then you'll be able to open the stash box. I wired the expensive looking stuff as baits. You take the right one or you don't. And if you don't, hope you like having a limp. Okay, so there's 3 cheap items that work as a key somewhere in a commons chest. I'm gonna go ahead and trap this door.
Shall be done.
Yep. A Quinari. So the Quinari are the, like, Stin's people, right? Are they... I don't think they're from LA. I think they're like some other faction that settled up north somewhere. And I'm not sure
it shall be done.
They're considered friendly to most people in Ferelden. So it's interesting that the cartel would hire them as mercenaries.
It is begun.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next little section here.
Best be wary.
All right.
Very well.
A bunch of lock chests in here, but that's fine. Level up. Okay, so obviously they have quite the network here if they're getting Qunari and elves. Oh, was that the, that was the trap. Okay. I just got 2 more injuries. A lot of hostiles over there.
Must not exhaust our supply.
I gotta say, I'm loving the AoE stuns I'm getting out of blood magic, if nothing else. Jail key at least.
Very well.
Wonder what I need that for. Hello, you?
Please, stranger. Let me out. Thank you. We've been down here. It's been so long. My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day, and all for a stupid bet.
Okay. Let's have a look down this other way then. Should I turn back and figure out what's on over there? Let me go run and do that real quick.
Must not exhaust our supplies.
Very well. As you said.
Exactly where it targets. I thought, to me, it looked like it got stuck on the door, but apparently it did reach them. Or at least the how the AoE target flips.
It is a fine thing we've done.
As you say.
This just seems to be like a little armory, so this wasn't the right way to go. Which I'm glad I came back. Alrighty. Back on the right way then. Hello? Okay.
It is begun. It is begun.
Hello, friend. Of course I did.
As you say.
Another battle axe.
Okay, so that's another one of those common boxes with the key items. Did I find the other one? I have a ring box, and that one didn't trap me, so I guess I picked the right dagger there. There should be a third one, and then some kind of vault I have to use them on.
Must not exhaust our supplies.
Okay.
I shall do it.
There. Okay, so that should be the third one. Heal. Oh. I guess you did anyway. That's fine. I guess I picked right.
I shall do it.
Because he said that the least valuable item is the one to use the key, and the other two will booby traps. And when I picked up all 3 out of that other chest, the other 2 rings caused me 2 injuries, so... I guess that's correct. What's happening over here?
It shall be done. Very well. Begun.
Deep stalkers. Okay, animals down here? Those are cute. Let's see close up one of them's face. There you are. Oh, look at that. A little worm mouth. Your beady little eyes. That's adorable. Alright, well, I guess that was the stash. Must have had all the right items to get into it because it required a key. Well, autosave. Hello, Jarvia.
So, Paramount finally realized we're taking the city, yet he still can't be bothered to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen. Hardly convincing when your blades are covered in my men's blood. Kill them! But leave the mouthy one alive. I have plans for him.
Where'd he go down?
Wipe them out!
Alright, where'd she go? There'd she go.
To me, I need help! I'm going to wear your pretty...
She was calling in people, for God. Shale, you're good. Is she down?
As you say.
Yeah, there she
is.
is.
It has begun. As you say.
Well, then I guess that's that. It's a little bit anticlimactic. I was hoping I would talk with her. I wonder if there's a way around that, or just to be able to, you know, go and talk to her. Might have something to do with a password, although I don't know if there is an actual password.
Very well.
So with that out of the way, let's take a look back here real quick and see if we can unlock that door now.
It is begun.
My inventory is full of junk, though. I need to go sell all that. Nope, can't unlock that. Okay, so let's exit to the gangster's shop then. I'm willing to bet this is the guy that told us to go stare at a wall. Is it?
Ah! By all the beards of my ancestors! How did you... Where did you come from? You made a hole in my wall! No! I don't have anything to do with them! They're criminals! When they built this part of the city, they must have built over some tunnels. I swear I had no idea. Oh, just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with this. And if anyone comes asking, I'm gonna tell them you did it.
Okay, so this isn't the same guy.
You again. Here to buy something, or were you just thinking of wrecking another part of my shop? Has she been bothering you? It's a whiff of surface stink, and she's like a cave tick. Won't let go. Do you even know what that means? If Dagna goes to the surface, she forfeits her caste. She'll never be able to marry or work in Orzammar again. Dwarves don't do magic. Dagna knows that. It's just a childhood fantasy that dies hard. Please, if you see her, send her back and let me talk some sense into her.
Okay, well, with that, let's see where we actually came out, because this isn't the place I thought we were. There's a glyph here. I'm not going to tell her to not go, because I want to see what happens if she gets out to the mages.
I heard the news. Jarvia and her Carta are dead. I suppose it was unrealistic to expect them to surrender. Would that some of the noble caste had such loyalty. I have no desire to go back on my word. But when Balin heard the news about Jarvia, he raised the stakes. He is forcing a vote in the next 2 days. By law, that prevents the Assembly from hearing any other pleas. To help with your troops, I will require your assistance one last time. Do you know anything of the Paragon Branca? Branca is a paragon, the only one we have been blessed with in 4 generations. 2 years ago, she took her entire house into the Deep Roads on a mad quest to uncover ancient secrets. No one's heard from her since. Were she to return and endorse someone for the throne, the Assembly would be honor-bound to accept her wishes. It's hard to say what she would do. She wasn't exactly known for her predictability. She never seemed to like being a paragon. She was devoted to her craft, never cared for politics. But one of the most brilliant minds Orzammar has seen. Branca hated Darkspawn with a passion. She would certainly be a valuable voice to support your treaty. Her entire house went with her. It would take a lot to kill so many. If not, bringing proof of her death, or a body to return to the stone, would still show that as an ancestor, it was my hand she guided to her remains. My men traced Branca's disappearance to an ancient crossroads known as Caradin's Cross. It is many miles below where we normally venture, but I can provide a map to lead you there. Just enter the Deep Roads through the mines. Thank you again, and may the ancestors guide your steps.
Alright, well, we're going to call the episode here then. Next episode, we're going to be heading down into the Deep Roads, which is apparently where all the Darkspawn go. Or they come from. They're just constantly down there. Also, it's apparently where Grey Wardens go for the calling, which is like their death rite, I guess. So we could possibly run into Warden remains, or I don't know, maybe a Warden on their deathbed. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyways, until then, my name's been Tocho. Remember to leave a like if you like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.